Okay, so now that we've got the headline in, let's put in the line, and then let's put in the other blocks of text. So to do a line, if you look over on the left, there's a tool right under the pencil that looks like, well, a line. So you click this, and you'll see a crosshair. You're all set to draw a line. And what I tell the editors when I train them is the magic key in this program is Shift. So when you draw a line, watch what happens. Let's say I'd go down below here and I draw a line. See how you can go in any direction, at any angle, which is fine. I mean, if you want to do that, but the problem is you could be off. Like if you go to draw a straight line, you could be off like this, you know, like by 1 degree. You don't want this thing to be screwed up and look kind of goofy. So what you do is you hold Shift while you're drawing a line. Notice the line all of a sudden is really straight. If you go around in a circle, it goes 45 and then straight, 45, then straight. So if you're ever drawing a line, hold Shift when you do it, okay? So let go, you drew a line, and if you want the line to be thicker or thinner, that's called the stroke of the line. Watch, if you click on it, notice at the top the control palette change. It tells you how long the line is right here, and then see it says 1 point. If you want it to be a thicker line, again, point is a measurement also. You want it to be thicker, let's say a 10-point line. Boom, you got this big chunky line. Usually I use 1-point lines only because I just want them to be nice and thin and look cool. That's the same thing, by the way, with the border of your ad. See up here it says it's a 1-point line. Okay, so just FYI, if you ever want to change the line, you can change the weight of it. You can also change the way that it looks. See how it's got a solid line? If you click this little tool right here, it shows you other things that can be done. You can do a double line, or you can do a dash line. If you're making a coupon, you can use this dash line down here at the bottom. You know, usually I don't use all these different things, but you can check the different kinds of borders or lines whenever you make one. So I'm going to make it solid. Again, a 1-point line. This one's a 1-point line. To get it up in place, you click it and pick it up and move it into place. Okay, so that looks really nice. Then let's do the 3 blocks of text. So again, I'm going to take your text tool, my text tool, go down below, need okay. And the font that's being used here, we'll highlight our text, and the font that's being used is called Vanny. So I go up to the top here, I'm going to hit V. It jumps down to the V's, so there's Vanny. And it is a 12-point font, so hit 12. Okay. And it's regular font, so I'm going to click it, pick it up, put it in place. And again, I want everything to be nice and tight, so pull that little handle there at the bottom. Again, these blocks of text are like Play-Doh. You can pull these handles and change the size of it. Let's do the hours. 6. Okay. And then the hours, notice that it's, let's make the font right. So we'll go up here, do our Vanny again. And then the hours, the word hours is bolded. The way you bold text is go right underneath the text font, and it says regular. And this is the different weights you can use. So you hit that, it's all set to go. So I'm going to put that in place. Again, tighten it up. And then the last one is their address. So I'll go down here, 12171. Okay, oops. Okay, and let's make the font right. Okay. And then the phone number is bold, so we'll do bold right there. Again, make it nice and tight. The reason I tighten all these things up is because you have, like if you're doing a newspaper page, you may have 50 different elements, all these different pieces of things, and they can overlap. Like notice over here, see this? When you put that graphic in over here, you want to make space for it, because if they layer on top of each other, things can get real hairy really quick. So I like to make things really nice and tight. Okay, so we got our text in there, and we're all set with this, and I will show you next how to finish up the ad.